Welcome back to Sicil. We're still kind of like sightseeing around here. Esmeralda, that's the wife, that's a crime scene, but we need to go to the Legion headquarters, exactly. Legion headquarters is our destination. For we want to get access to the crime scene. There's Esmeralda, we probably cannot talk to her. What is wrong with this chicken over here? With this cock.
Liberté, equality, and brotherhood for all will turn the wicked cleaver of decapitation upon you. Revolution is coming!
I see a French cock. Okay, that sounded very weird saying that out loud, but... Liberty, equality, and brotherhood for all? Fair enough, Mr. Rooster. Oh, boy. I definitely feel like we need a rogue in the group. I'm doing fantastic now. I had a bit of a energy drop. A little bit of a heavy energy drop, let's put it like that. What the hell? That was wild. Salinia. What do we have here? The cook's house. Legionnaire. We're not looking for the cook's house. Okay, it's a little bit further.
That was sloppier than Sicilian stew. Again!
Drill sergeants. Who's that over here? Berdotter. Ooh. What's wrong with here?
Who's that then? Come on, stand where my good eye can see you.
Your good eye. Oh, you have like a damaged eye?
Easy, Tull. That's the source hunter you're talking to.
Was it full moon? Maybe. A curious situation we got here. Is the woman in the cages under arrest?
She may have the look of a woman if you squint hard enough, but she's no more than a wild animal.
Why?
We got reports of a strange-looking outsider skulking through the town with her bow drawn. I found her crouched behind a tree, taking aim at a fat old rat trotting along the city walls.
And what's wrong about that?
I tapped her on the shoulder to see what was what, and the beast startled like a wild cat and lunged right at me.
I would have done the same if I would be on the hunt of an animal and you sneak up on me and touch me.
Bit Tullia right in the face, she did. It wasn't pretty, and now it's got a chunk ripped off it to boot.
Wow.
Enjoy it while you can, Ver. There's not another legionnaire in the cohort that'll have you if I go rabid.
And what become of this stranger?
Well, that's to be decided. She doesn't seem to be sick, despite Tully's moaning. We can't keep her here forever, but we can't well send her into the wilds again, can we?
True. Depends on the type of touch. That's also true. How you doing, waiters? Perhaps it'd be worth taking the stranger under our wing. She'll likely come in handy if we can trust her to watch our backs.
After all, a fearless hunter might prove quite useful for our investigation.
Well, that's a relief, ain't it?
Oh.
We found a good
Got a new
home for
companion.
her after all, Tull.
Heed me, Source Hunter. She's not good for anything more than cannon fodder. And don't
Whoa.
turn your back on her when she's got that bow within arm's reach.
Is that so? Hey, we got our first companion. The Dottir.
Source Hunter, I have heard tales both grand and terrible about the world of humans. I myself was caged one moment and freed the next by our kind.
Attention!
You're our kind. Is she... Did she grow up with animals? Does she see herself as an animal?
To the barracks!
All the love to you, Bertus. Thanks a lot. Hope we can ease your pains and suffering by some entertainment.
In Home Forest, every creature acts according to the nature of its kind. Birds frighten easily, badgers fear little. But amongst men, there are no guarantees.
There's literally not a world more viable than the minds of men. It is a source of great beauty and much despair, and all of it unequally human.
It is difficult for me to claim humanity as you do. I am still learning to see myself in the faces of those I meet. And those I meet do not always see themselves in me.
Okay.
It is strange to stand with one foot in the forest and the other in the city, Source Hunter. I am glad that now I have you standing beside me.
That is so awkward. Who are you? What are you? Okay. Berdotter. You got some Berdotter armor, +1 initiative. You're definitely into archery. Definitely. What are you good at? Let's have a look. You are... What is Tenebrium? Tenebrium weapons? What are these? Do I have the same thing? I don't have Tenebrium. Only she has Tenebrium. What is Tenebrium? Your defense, 0. Skills, marksman. Everything into marksman. Craftsmanship, you are a lore master. Interesting. I mean, we're gonna have you tag along for the moment. You don't have a weapon. Do I have a bow that I could give you? Equipment. Doesn't look like it. Can I use the hammer to combine it with an armor piece? Can I? So this is, let's see, durability 55 and 60. I cannot repair it. Okay, probably there's like some repair hammer or something like that. Oh, there is a bow and knife. Okay, she can grab it. Berdotter's bow and a dagger. Fair enough. Here you have the bow. Can you equip the dagger as well? No, it's either bow or dagger. Fair enough. Good. Then I'll also send all... Oh, can I not mark the things? So I have to send them manually? Oh, okay. Let's send them over. Send them over. The bombs are remain with me. So the head thing, if I combine it with the arrow shafts, should give me an item. But I am not good at crafting. So I'm gonna send that to Chelsea, since she is our crafter. Chelsea. There we go. Yeah, if you have any tips, tricks, ideas in terms of like combining items, cooking, whatsoever, I'm all ears. You're the one in crafting, right? Craftsmanship. Crafting and blacksmithing, yes. Yes. So, let's see. Combine air shafts with Dad. Boom. Smoke screen. Combine air shaft with Dad. Poisonous thing, but we cannot do that yet. We're not good enough. What about fire? That worked. What about poison arrows? That worked. Fire arrows. That worked. Thunder worked as well. Beautifully. Improved shoe. Okay. Good. Looks like I have to send everything over to her. In terms of food and other shenanigans. Is there no way I can mark this all? I have to do it manually for each and every one? Okay. Mushrooms. At least I'm gonna know that in the future and let her pick up all the things.
Attention!
Bottle of beer, bottle of wine, orange juice,
About face!
cup of water.
To the barracks! March!
To the barracks, march.
Recruits! That was sloppier than Sicilian stew. Again!
Okay. The books, we did read all of them? Yes, we did. Mortar and pestle. That as well. What is that? Empty bottles? Empty bottles. Also the clothings and the straps. And the nails and everything. So what do we have here? Doctor skill book. Cure weak blindness and whatnot. Expert marksman. Cures weak, blind, mute, and infected. Grants bodybuilding for 2 turns. Let's give that to the Dottir. Does she have that already? Treat poison. Doctor skill book. Learn the skill. There we go. Beautiful. So, we're gonna send all these special arrows to her. And we're good to go. Got a new companion. So over here should be the headquarters. I guess this is the headquarters. Let's get inside. Legion headquarters. Yay, there we go. Broom, evidence chest. There is an upstairs. There's another evidence chest. Hello, sergeants. Captain, what are you? Aureus.
What have we here, then? A so-called source hunter, eh?
Is he drunk?
Well, look, do what you must in Sicil, but don't make waves and don't interfere with the Legion's affairs. You hear?
But, sir, yes, sir. I mean, I'm a source hunter. Am I, in terms of rank, above you? Question mark. Baldur says, I didn't get far in this one. Finished 2, though, but that's almost a decade ago. Did you not like the first one after playing the second first? I guess you played the second first, and we're like, the second one is a lot more superior in terms of quality and life, quality of life things, so I can't bother playing the first. What do you have? Oh! We got here skill books. Reflect melee damage inflicted upon you at the cost of your chance to hit. Requires a shield. Cripple a target deals crushing weapon damage. Chance to set crippled status for 3 turns. Bodybuilding. Saving throw. Melee power stance. Increase the both damage of your melee attacks and movement speed at the cost of precision. 0 AP. Damage plus 20, movement plus 20, chance to hit minus 20. Sounds like a cool trade-off. Cost me 200 in something. Could sell some of these. Some of that, the weird undies, the vials. I don't know if I need those. Also the shells. Michel Bayon. If I change, I have to accept the offer. Okay, let's have coins. First, battering ram we have already. Helping hand. Help a knockdown ally. Back up or pad out the burning one. That's a good one. Cure wounds. You already know this skill. Melee defensive stance. Crushing fist. I'm gonna grab crushing fist. Taunt we can't. Perform a well-made attack hitting enemies around you. 700s. Okay, and melee power thing. There's the eye shirt, bombs. Your offer insults me. Can I switch? No, switching does not do the trick. Okay, so I need somebody to be kind of like our dealer. Let's discuss Jake's murder first.
Gods above! Some politician snuffs it and everyone's in an uproar. Ridiculous! I told that wizard brat of an Ahu not to bother, but he just had to send for source hunters, didn't he? Bloody magicians. They see a pigeon poop and think sorcery's afoot. Nevertheless, I want to be kept in the loop. Understand?
Okay.
I am in command of this town, not Mayor Cecil, not Ahu, and definitely not some hotshot source hunter.
Understood.
So investigate Jake's death if you feel so inclined, but report back to me the moment you discover something out of the ordinary.
Understood.
The scene of the crime is over at the King Crab Inn. You can tell the guard you have my permission to enter. Now off with you!
Fair enough. In regards to Jake's wife, Esmeralda.
Esmeralda is Jake's wife. Well, widow.
Yeah.
Everyone in town, down to the crabs on the beach, is convinced she killed him. Now, the girl has the reputation of being a flirt. There is that. But that doesn't suffice as evidence, wouldn't you say? Or do source hunters rely on hearsay alone, perhaps? That certainly would explain some of the cock-ups you lot have made in the past.
Wow. What's your tongue, man?
What? You're going to stand there and claim with a straight face your order never wrongly tortured and executed anyone? Hardly. But I won't stand for such nonsense. If you bring evidence before me, I'll evaluate it with perfect objectivity.
Okay.
The Legion relies on reason, see? Not idle superstition.
Fair enough. Who are you, by the way, Aurelius?
I'm Captain Aureus, if you must know.
Aureus.
Leader of the Legion in Sicil. By which I mean I have the enviable task
Other
of
questions.
If you must.
Your main problem is the undead?
Bravo! Figured that one out, did you? I haven't been stuck here for 2 years
What an
because we're
ass.
being besieged by fluffy kittens, you know. Those brain-feasting freaks out there keep on coming. And it takes all the sword arms and all of Ahu's half-baked contraptions to keep them at bay. Keeping them at bay, that is all we do. Were that I could break their backs once and for all.
Understood. What is your opinion on the orcs doing on the beach?
I'd say they're looking for weak spots in our defenses. They can't make an attack over land for fear of Ahu's magical machines, so they're trying their luck by sea. They won't succeed, though. Not against the Legion.
Fair enough, fair enough. Arthur also tells me he suspects a sect might be at work around Sicil.
Yes, and he also spends most of his time in the guise of a cat, licking God's knows which body parts. Sects, sorcerers. He'll be seeing flying carpets next.
Okay, so you don't trust him. Fair enough. I'll take my leave for now. Thank you kindly. Log updated. Up. Right time. Okay, all the money is on me. Cross the staff, that will not happen. Fleeing, potentially. Resurrecting, also potentially. So... that being said...
The Source Hunter. Oh, joyous hour.
500s. Burning sharp two-handed axe of bloodlust. 4 AP. Requires strength. That. Durability. Range 4 meters. Equip attack. Chance to set burning status for 2 turns. Has a big increase of damage output. I think I'm gonna grab that. Just as base extra damage. I think that's a solid upgrade. In terms of Daka. To Malif. Thank you kindly. Yeah, it's a big change. Big change. Equip it. Look at that bad boy. Birding axe. So, I'm gonna quick have a look upstairs. Okay, there's Arhu upstairs.
I hope your quest fares well, dear hunter.
I found the second teleporter pyramid in Lady Cecilia's bathroom. Didn't peg you for peeping tomcats.
What? I'd never. If you must know, I was merely checking up on Maxine, the mayor's cat.
Yeah.
What a delight she is. The temperament of a tiger, the grace of a leopard, and the manners of a lady all rolled into one. A perfect puss, if ever there was one.
Understood, Arhu.
Source hunter.
You are
welcome.
also selling stuff,
Welcome.
right? 500s. Oh boy. Books are super expensive. Birding touch. Firefly. It's just some birding status. Bird my eyes. Heal of that. Okay. Doesn't feel like we have the coin. Strength and telekinesis unlocks skill Blitzbolt. 1,300s. Take my leave for now. Okay, we got access to go and investigate. That is what we're gonna do. That is what we're gonna do. Town hall bathroom, Esmeralda.
Source Hunter's here too? Well, if the Legion couldn't save this place, what are you gonna do?
Fair enough.
Come on.
Don't let that rooster escape. He's already on the menu for tonight.
A chicken has the right to live too.
Yes, let's pardon him. Just look at the little blighter. He doesn't deserve the knife.
Shame that I'm not listening in with her.
Why did you let my chicken escape?
Why not, Mr. Jack? Can we talk with you? Examine. Will you give to the other chickens?
Greeting.
Cooking pots. Patty cake. Read it.
What do you think you're doing?
Wait, I cannot read it? What the hell?
You let my chicken escape? Looks like it's your lucky day, Jack. Not to tell the troops they're getting nothing but the cornbread.
That is up to them. Ooh, he's quite the money. So, if I... read... Okay. There's the volume 2.
What do you think you're doing?
Sorry. Just wanted to... have a look at the recipe, nothing else. I'm not stealing anything. Cooking pots, cooking pots. Quartermaster.
Well, Source Hunter, you come to the right place, you have. I
Did
got
I?
every style of equipment to fit you from head to foot, if it's a trade you're after.
Interesting. What is this? A ring kit. Okay. A resistance lucky charm. A book of perception. A ring of perception, I mean. A mail armor. With extra HP. There's quite a lot of things. A repair hammer. That might be something you'll need to acquire. Let's get rid of all that. So, there we go. If you found a repair hammer, if your blacksmith ability is high enough, you'll be able to repair equipment. Take my leaf. Decorative two-handed sword. I'll take that. Take that. I'll take that. Just like that, I can take everything? I get why people are tempted to just steal stuff. She's not even saying anything.
Well, Source Hunter, you come to the right place, you have. I got every style of equipment to fit you from head to foot, if it's a trade you're after.
I can even resell you that thing. Wow. Outdated bastard swords. That's one way to make some money. Accept the offer. You're not like, hey, I know these items. Let's send that to Dottir. Type these arrows as well. So, is that bow better than what you have? Oh. Okay, so the AP cost is 8 plus 4 because of the level difference. I see. So I have to... This one is for later. Is your level difference attack on this here? No, it's level 3. Okay. Good to know. So there is an AP cost increase if your level is a lot higher. Fair enough. Let's leave the kitchen. We're heading over to the portal.
I'm warm as fresh apple pie.
There's a key.
Now, where is my pepper? Did it sprout legs and run away?
There's another key.
I'm stuck fast. Fate is an ice-cold mistress.
Oh. Oh, crap. That was a mistake. Here, take it back. But you offer with a warning.
That doesn't belong to us, you know.
You're right, she doesn't. Sometimes I get a little overzealous while I'm on my job.
Overzealous? No such thing when it comes to sniffing out sorcerers. I say we ought to be able to take and use whatever will make our job easier.
Egoistical. I mean, in a sense, you are correct.
Appears to be locked.
Potent heat!
Potent heat. Why is it the mobile kitchen that is so heating up? Take it all.
Potent heat.
Okay, let's move out. What do we found? I found a wand and a copper amulet. Send it over to Chelsea for identification. Object identified. What do we have here? So, intelligence and bartering. Equip that. And then we have an harmful wooden air wand. Allows you to cast heat vice. The other one, ice shard. Okay, what is heat vice? Chance to set blinding status for 3 turns. 10%, 100% to 10% for low intelligence. Recommended arrow surge. Okay. $13 AP. Jesus, Meebus. And shooting with the staff. Can we do that? Okay, got a waypoint over here. Isn't it a well? Nothing else that I have. Fishies. Anything around here? Nope. Town hall bathroom. That was the lady that we caught in the bathtub. This arming tools. 99 coins. I'll take that.
Oh, fancy that. A source hunter barging in when the lady of the house is fully dressed. Who could have fathomed such a thing?
I'm sorry, my lady. There is Charlene. Town hall.
Welcome to the Town Hall of Sysil. Mayor Cecil is waiting for you inside.
Is she now? Let's have a chat with the mayor about the murder. Cecil. That's the
Oh, golly gosh. One who
cat
flaunts the
mages
highways and
into.
byways of silly old Sysil with the easy elegance of a puss with her tail in the air. I do declare such a sight is rather rare around here. But where are my manners? I am Maxine, and you must be one of those hunters one hears so much about. Charmed, I'm sure.
Tell me a bit more about yourself.
I'm the mayor's cat, don't you know? Born and raised on velvets and viands of most exquisite varieties. Maxine rhymes with queen, after all, and dearest. That is hardly a coincidence.
It does not, but let's leave it at that. Can I ask you further questions?
But of course, darling. Be my guest.
Did you fear the undead?
Heavens forbid. No, fear is rather too strong a term there, hunter dearest. The predator's instinct is a trait we share, you and I. And though those rancid ramblers may not be quite as easy to put to the claw as mice are, I assure you, they are just as easily outwitted.
Door? Take my leaf. Thank you, little kitten. Let's have a chat with Cecil
What?
here.
Oh, it's you. Come closer then. Closer. My ears aren't what they used to be. Nor my eyes, for that matter. Yes, hello, Source Hunter. Our city welcomes you.
Thank you, Cecil. Do you have anything to sell? Cloth. The Adventure Fields Guide, Volume 1. I'll I'll grab that. Maybe there's something interesting inside. So... a library? What can you tell me about the library?
That depends. What kind of berries are you interested in exactly? Ah, the
Berries.
library. Yes, yes, you must have a visit. It's the gem of Sicil. Would you like to have a look? I'll escort you upstairs myself.
Sounds interesting.
Marvelous. Follow me then.
Okay. Key to Sicil living
The
quarters.
7 grant abundance.
I'm gonna take that gold cup. And the other gold cup. And the corroded gold ring. And that gold from the table. And the gold cups in the back. And more stuff, and more stuff. So much to us not stealing. A key. Adventurer's Guide Volume 1. Nail branch. Golden fork. I'll take the cup. There's a key probably for that chest. Yay. Take that. Was a lucky find in it. Repair hammer and scraps. Smelly shoes. Yo. Painting of a man. Another lucky find. Painting of a woman. And there's the bathroom. Okay, let's get out of here. Let's go up to the mayor. What the f... Was there a huge oak in here?
In the name of Amon-Hor, I bid thee Tujda Geta Hal, be welcome, human. My library is yours, as I hope your friendship is mine.
That's some butt cheeks. May I take books from the library?
Indeed you may. The wisdom I here hoard is yours to peruse and even take with you. All I can ask is that you return the books you borrow, so that others may enjoy them too.
Who are you, madam?
I am Victoria, daughter of Mayor Cecil.
What?
Oh, I know what you're thinking. The likeness isn't exactly striking, is it?
Not at all.
When I was very young, you see, I must have been cast out by my tribe, for I was found in a wicker basket floating past Sicil toward the sea.
Okay, so it depends on your education and uprising that you're not necessarily barbaric and animalistic at all. But, god damn, that barbaric godhood.
The fisherman who found me would have drowned me on the spot, for I am an orc after all. But praise be Amon-Hor, dear Cecil was among the gathered crowd, and he took pity on the exiled infant that chance had put in his way. He raised me like I was his own, this kindest of souls, taught me the language of men, their customs and their letters. Thus, I became the city's librarian, a position I uphold with no small diligence and pride.
Oh, that's cute of you. So, what do you have? Forgotten language of the fairy. 1,200 gold coins. I have a feeling that that might become might be an important item. Alive and a touch, a book once warmed and cold. Sometimes it seems to reek of burnt paper and other faintest scents of the blossom wafts and pages. Something must be afoot with that thing. So I'm gonna go for it. And offer the stolen items. $90. How expensive is it? 2,200. Corroded ring. Gonna fill up the rest. Thank you kindly. Take my leave for now. So, I do have a Mermaid's Kiss ring. This one needs identification. Let's send that to Chelsea. Can you identify? Dexterity and Lawmaster +1. Let's send that to the Dottir.
A brief history of sorcery still hasn't been returned. Teleron will have to pay yet another fine.
There we go. So her Lawmaster skill is a little bit higher than what we have right now. So I'm curious about that Fey book. Read. The heavy tome is inscribed with innumerable strange runes and the translation on histories of each with. The careful observer could decipher the most esoteric fairy writings. Okay, I have a feeling that with that book we might be able to translate something if we meet it. So, she said I can read stuff. Bitter Cold skill book. Wait, I can just grab skill books now? That's wild. Invisible potion. Let's send that to Chelsea. Improved leather helmets. Cracking up a crowd. The definite guides. Much like making love, comedy requires equal parts passion and delivery. Fever for the stage is not enough. No. Truly successful comedian will study the details of the craft through countless long, lonely nights in the preparation for his rendezvous with the audience. Compiled within the volume are some of the Rivelon's finest, funniest, enough to make Granite Static grin. During a dwarven funeral, the bearers of the casket accidentally bump into a wall and hear a faint moan. Okay, we're reading jokes apparently now. Let's see if they're good. They open the casket to find out that the dwarven woman inside is actually alive. The entire funeral party rejoices and a joyful tear springs into her husband's eye. The dwarven lady lives for 10 more years and then dies. There is another funeral for her. At the end of the service, the bearers carry out the casket. As they're walking out, the husband cries out, "Watch out for the wall!" I'm not getting that one. An elf and an orc show up in the Hall of Echoes. At the same time, the orc says he froze to death, and the elf says he died of a heart attack. "How did it happen?" asks the orc. The elf replied, "Well, I came home and thought I heard my wife in bed with someone else, but when I searched the house, I couldn't find anybody. I was so stricken with remorse for wrongly accusing my wife of infidelity, I had a heart attack and died on the spot." "Geez," says the orc, "if you'd opened the icebox, we'd both be alive right now." Oh, boy. Every 10 years, the elven wood priests in the high monastery are allowed to break their vow of silence to speak 2 words. 10 years ago, 10 years go by and it's one priest's first chance. He thinks for a second before saying, "Food, bed." 10 years later, he says, "Bed, hard." It's a big day. A decade later, he gives the head priest a long stare and says, "I quit." "I'm not surprised," the elven high priest says. "You've been complaining ever since you've got here." Improved balance. Improved garments. Improved robe. Improved everything. Good. A pirate's life. Okay, not into that. Fun Fluids, Volume 5. Nothing in here. Nothing there. That's empty. Volume 2. Adventures book up there. Summon a fire elemental. Oh, yay. Patty cake. Apple pie. Philosophy of death. Not into that. Sneaking failed because he's looking at us. Whoever that is. MP potions. So there's not a field guide on the grounds. Superior dagger. Got a field guide up top. Wood chips. Brodskan. Cecil's Genesis a play. Come and perform at the local theater. I'll pick it up.
Oh!
Oh! The Headless Nick. We found a play based on founding of Cecil. Maybe we can put it to good use. We found a book listing some tried and true jokes. Maybe we can put that to good use. It seems Reginald is a fraud. The Headless Nick. Okay, something that we've not yet met yet.
Omnes autem mali daemonis quam.
Burn him. Burn him. He is casting devil spells.
What? What is this? Who are you to interrupt my musings? By Naga the Protector, they have the manners of boors, these boatmen of Sicil. Oh, but perhaps I spoke too soon. Perhaps I was mistaken.
Perhaps.
For you hardly resemble the local fisherfolk, which, incidentally, is a compliment of copious dimensions indeed.
That's so.
No. A source hunter. That is what you are. Yes, a stalker of sorcery. A chaser of charms pernicious. In truth, I cannot go so far as to say it is a pleasure to make your acquaintance, for I take no pleasure in the company of man. But it may just be to our mutual advantage to join forces nonetheless.
Sounds fair. He speaks the devil's juju. Why would you want to join forces?
Why? Simply because you hunt source, and I, Jehan, hunt demons. You are aware, of course, that quite often both of these pests frequent the same shadowy pools of infamy. Now, I hate what I hunt, but I respect its cunning. Should I not, I'd have been decimated, body and soul, long since. This is a sentiment I'm quite certain you must recognize. Let there be strength in cunning, yes, but also in numbers. The calculus of wizardry I offer you, the might of the magician's mastermind. On one condition, that on our joint travels we will never deal with demonic entities, no matter how tempting their propositions. Give me your word on this, and I'll weave you spells.
Why should we go hand in hand with demonic entities? Very well, there will be no deals with demons.
Agreed. Nothing good ever came from bargaining with those devils anyway.
Most gratifying.
Another companion.
I see you are firm of purpose, and thereby ready to descend. Descend into the madness that is sorcery. Into the depths where demons dance. Gladly shall I follow you into the abyss. Onward, blood and triumph await.
Fair enough, Jahan. Okay, what are you? Ooh, you seem to be... not bad. You seem to be into... hydrosophics and aerothurge. These seem to be your two spiels. Interesting. Cloth bracers, Jahan's braces. Fair enough, fair enough. So we got Blitzbolt, shoot a bolt of electricity, chance to stun them. A willpower saving throw. We have teleportation, throw an item or character up high and drop it to the ground. Ooh. We have shocking touch. We have bitter colds, chance to set frozen status. Freezing its targets. We got Drain. Regeneration. Instead of Tempest. Nice. Bitter Colds. Freeze the targets. Gonna keep that for now. Okay, the group is growing. Like it. Let's keep moving. Where's that lady that was running around and crying? Oh, there she is. What's wrong?
A sauce hunter! Oh, what a sight for sore Sicilian eyes!
That's all.
Me?
Tell about yourself.
I live alone here in town.
Okay.
Used to be that my younger brother Tom and I were practically joined at the hip, but that's all changed now.
What happened to your brother?
Oh, he's always been something of a rascal, calling his petty hooliganism adventuring and endlessly worrying my poor mind. Oh, but of course, I've always loved that scamp to bits. For my part, I encouraged him to join the Legion. Even got him sparring with Captain Aureus now and then. But then those blasted Fabulous Five came into town.
Fabulous Five?
That band of... I don't even know what to call them. Well, they're his heroes, and I simply couldn't prevent him from going to see them. That one meeting was all it took for Tom to run off with them on some mission to God knows where.
Take my leave. Some Tom with heroes. Okay, fair enough. Off we go. Do you have work for some sailors' bands?
Oh, hello again. Please tell me how I can help you during your investigations. I know your plate is full enough to fill you for days.
Tell me about Victoria, the Orc Librarian.
My dear girl, my darling adopted daughter, my pride and joy. I introduced her to my library when she was a girl. She quickly proved that the preconceptions we humans hold of orcs as savage beasts are patently false.
Most likely. Seems like it's just an education part.
If you're looking for something special, just ask. She knows every book by heart. Papa's smart little cookie.
Do you have work for a trio of sailors?
No. All my clothes are in fine condition, thanks. I've been going to the same tailor for years.
Sailor, not tailor, but... Never mind. I'll take my leave. Thank you kindly for the chat, Mr. Mayor, sir. Esmeralda is over there. So, I'd say... Let's go and have a chat with the widow. There's a patty cake book outside. Any new recipe that we can learn from that? Doesn't seem so. Whoa, something exploded. Was that inside here?
My, what a strong and handsome officer you are, kind Septimus. You must have fought many a battle, am I right? In fact, I bet you're a real war hero.
Oh, I'm no hero, Esmeralda, dearest. I'm just doing my duty, you know. For the Legion.
Well, you certainly are my hero. The rock upon which I may rest my weary soul in these trying and troubled times.
Never fear, milady. As long as I'm around,
Never
no
fear,
hair on your
milady.
haloed head
I have the
shall be
biceps. Okay, I mean, they were not exaggerating, apparently, of her being a flirt.
Leave me be, I have a job to do.
Fair enough. 102.
Legion's greetings. I have been informed about your heroics on the beach. Were that I had been there to partake in the battle. But my duties lie here. Sworn as I am to protect Lady Esmeralda from the rabble that would enforce summary justice on her. Even though she is, until proven guilty, wholly innocent.
And you are?
I am Septimus, 7th son in a household of 9. Legionnaires all. Me and 2 brothers of mine were assigned to Sicile from day 1.
Okay.
Alas, both of them have long since fallen in battle against
my condolences.
the dead. But never shall I lose heart. Long as a single legionnaire stands, all of us remain undefeated in the eyes of the gods.
That's some bullcrap propaganda in your head, mister. What do you think about Esmeralda?
So fair a lady I have seldom seen in all of Rivellon, my friend. And I have traveled more extensively than migratory birds do. She stands accused of murder, but in my mind, her presumed guilt is a fallacy, and indeed a fabrication.
Could be, but, you know, as you said, until proven otherwise, she's still guilty.
Steadfast will I guard her. Never will I waver unless absolute proof of her culpability should be brought before me. And I hold no such proof exists.
Let's discuss Jake's death.
Jake's murder is, in a word, a tragedy. He was well loved in all of Sicile. The Council of Seven couldn't have wished for a better ambassador.
But?
That he of all people should have braved the undead siege for so long, only to be felled by foul sorcery, is heartrending.
But did he die, or did he also get teleported by those bloodstones like we did?
And what questions are those?
Tell me about the undead.
Proper soldiers shouldn't be ordered to fight such unnatural abominations. We used to cut them limb from limb by the dozen, only to see a gross of them rise from the ground and stalk out of long-abandoned cellars. Accursed are their souls, and accursed are ours too for having to look upon them day after sorry day.
Understood. That was it for now. Thank you kindly for sharing. Let me talk to the lady then. Hello.
Lords above, grant me patience. You're a source hunter, aren't you?
Yes.
Here because you think I killed my husband. How many times do I need to state and restate my complete innocence in the matter?
Let's see what you sell first, Esmeralda. Ooh. An lockpick ring for 700s. Very tempting. Very tempting to grab. I even think I'm gonna take that ring. Sneaking. Pickpocket, we're not interested. Pickpocketing, we're not interested, but sneaking, movement, initiative, fire resistance. Lockpicking sounds nice. I don't have the coin. That's a shame. Let's put that back. Put that back. Give me 200 coins. So that's 700. Is there anything I can sell from here? Golden chalice, definitely not. Bracers, mold buckler. $800. Okay, we have the coin. $800. 7. Oh, so I have to barter with her. Because she has the barter skill. 700. The other one was 800 costs. Okay, good to know. Always have to buy stuff with Chelsea. Who are you?
I am Esmeralda, wife of Jake, and now, alas, his widow. Poor man. We were both so young when we married. He so rich and I so poor, but his one and only princess just the same.
Interesting. I've been told your husband collects something called the Starstone. Care to elaborate?
Starstone? I've never heard of such a thing. Dear Jake had a mineral collection, yes.
Exactly that.
As far as I knew, it was one of his pastimes, nothing more. Do you mean to imply he collected something dangerous? Something that may have gotten him into trouble? Oh, this is all too much. I feel like I'm drifting from nightmare into nightmare.
Can you tell me more about this place?
Well, what do you want to know?
Let's change subject. Let's discuss your husband's murder.
Like I told just about every legionnaire in town, I don't know anything about poor Jake's murder. I want his killer found and tried, but everyone suspects me of this evil deed. And you're no different, are you? So what happened? Some of them tittle-tattling crab chasers down the pub call me a murderous gold digger and you believe them? These insinuations truly go beyond the pale. Oh, I think I'm getting one of my headaches.
Oh my goodness gracious, get your shit together, lady.
She seems to be quite adamant about her innocence.
We'll need to look for evidence if we want to prove she actually did the evil deed.
True dad. True dad. Is there a way that we can get inside? There's a door that leads inside. And there's an outside door over there. Looks like they're not letting me go inside. Keys to Esmeralda's house. There we go.
Now this is valuable.
Smelly panties. Sniff, sniff. Painting of a man. All the shirts. Ooh, diamonds. Moonstone. Glassy ruby. Malachite, star pebble. Malachite, star pebble. Bonestone, star pebble. Pumpkins. Secret of the Scroll. Just read it. Okay, so we have a key. Means with that key, we're gonna go outside and get into the back entrance. Yeah, let's go to the back entrance. That should work. Let's open up. And inside we go. Everybody come inside, please. Close the door. There we go. The perfect murder. Planting the perfect murder. Winner of the Assassin's Guild Brass Knuckle Award.
A book about setting up the perfect crime.
Esmeralda has interesting taste in literature.
Jake's wife Esmeralda says she didn't commit the murder, but when would be fools to take her word for it. We had better see if we could find some evidence. We found a book at Esmeralda's house that details the means of committing the perfect murder. Okay, let's have a quick gander at it. Preface. So, you have determined to take a life. My sincerest congratulations. Savor this moment, friends. Taste the sweetness of the feeling that grows in your belly. Soon you will have sent a soul flying into the ether. Your hand alone will have caused the fabric of existence to have undergone a permanent and undeniable change. Your preparations to undertake the most exquisite endeavor in life, and you'd be remiss to the luxury in every surrounding moment. Selecting your target. There are several questions to consider when determining which life is best to seize. The following are best if you consider. Is the head of your intended victim sufficiently round and symmetrical to make an impressive mounted trophy? Does he or she have a hair of sufficient length and health to spin into a lovely yarn to darning socks or throw rugs? What? Will his or her hide provide the supple shoes, bags, and belts of a color that suits your eyes? Choosing a modus operandi. Selecting the method with which to carve, strangle, or pierce your victims is in the itself more a matter of art and of soul than a fact of science. Arrows are fine for sportive types. A dagger turns the carpet red as a valentine. Suffocation behoves lovers and mothers. poison complements bitter hearts. In the end, select the method you believe best accomplish the moral, spiritual effects you desire. What the fuck? Okay. Why does she read such a book? That's a very good question. Painting of a woman, painting of a woman. I would take all that because that's apparently a lot of gold. So, let's have a look-see here. In chest key. That is locked. Pumpkin. Some arrows. Let's move that aside. There's a key. Hey! Outdated metal helmets. In an unidentified robe. Let's send that to Chelsea. The rest I'll grab. I think I'm gonna wear that helmet, since it is free armor. Equip. We got wings. I'll take those off though. They look a little bit silly. Dotir takes that. Let's see. Identify the robe. Gives extra HP. Equip. Nice robe. Nice robe. Craft. Recipes. Minor healing potion. Small poison bottle. We can make some dough. There we go. And then we have some fish pie dough. Grated. There we go. Tomato sauce with the hammer. We're gonna make some flour. Potential combination. Shadow essence with any armor. So, healing potions. Let's make 2. There we go. There we go. Probably put the dough into, I don't know, fireplace. Path is blocked. Put the screen aside. Buckets on top. Interesting that we found that key. Empty, empty, empty. And I put the crates on top of the other. Path is blocked. That works. That works as well. Okay. Getting BG vibes here again. Good. Let's save and get into the cellar. Roasted pork. And ham. Oh! Look at that.
Ah!
There
so
is a
that's
hidden
what that
switch. Lucky finds. Okay, let's have a chat with the rats.
Esmeralda's a funny character. She's always got ham on the brain. I've never been inside her secret room, but I bet it's full of hams too. I'd go in and see if I were tall enough to reach the button. Say!
Ham and button. Okay, they're giving us insights of where it is. I love this. Whoa, bless you, wife.
Esmeralda carries lots of cuts of meat. She carves them up herself, you know. An expert knifer, that one.
Does she now? Is that a ham? A human flesh?
Where's Jake? Did he finally run off with that white-haired woman? What was her name? Candice?
White-haired woman. A white-haired woman named Candace. Dude, is this some, like, Sweeney Todd thing? Are you guys butchering people down here? And making meat pie? Orange. Da-da-da. Locked. Can we use the... Let's see here. Can't reach. Oh, okay. Fair enough. Can you lockpick that? Pick a lock. Oh, you don't have lockpicks on you, right? Give that to her. Send that to the daughter. Some air resistance. Let's see if it works. Unlocked. There we go. Smoke grenades. Minor healing potion. Antique mail. Loving scraps. Not enough strength for the hay balls. Lots of ham. There's an iron key and a roasted pork. Hay ball, can I attack that? Sweet. The pitchfork. Poison scroll. Okay. Gold cups. What is that? Just the plates? Okay. There's a shovel back there. You guys are the rats that were outside as well, right? You just came in here because the door was open now? Yeah. Squeak! A shovel. This arming thing. A trophy. What do we have here? Zombie painting. A bloody dagger.
A bloody dagger? Could this have been involved in the crime?
It certainly piques one's interest, doesn't it?
It definitely does. But also could be the dagger she uses to cut the porkies outside. Painting of a pig. In a ring. Interesting. Yup, 999 says, great game, finished it. What kind of characters have you created? And were you an good character or an evil one? So let's identify the ring. Perception and telekinesis. Yeah, why not? Let's have telekinesis with you. You now just do bzz, bzz. Oh, nice. Does it mean I can grab that even though it's super heavy? That's nice. So... a bloody dagger. Found a bloody dagger in Esmeralda's house. Could it be the murder weapon? We had better to confront Esmeralda with the gory evidence. Okay, let's go and confront her. We're not gonna go through the back door in there. Gonna move around like that. Yes, exactly. Beautiful. Beautiful. Nice. Quite a lot of evidence for the murder. Scrolls to intoss you. So, Septimus.
Legion's greetings, Hunter.
That's just because Jake's
You
dead.
claim to possess evidence that implicates Lady Esmeralda in the murder of her husband? Well, let's have it then.
Let's have a look at this volume I found.
This book has a dark reputation. Odd. Lady Esmeralda told me she's enamored with romances like The Knight in See-Through Armor and Princess Buttercup with the Blushing Bottom.
See-through armor?
Perhaps you had best ask her to explain.
Sounds like porn books to me. To be honest, it's a while ago and I can't remember. Like, I got so many games, I couldn't count them all. But it's nice to see you playing it. Good luck, but I don't think you need it. Why do you say that I don't need luck? Do you think that my skills are good enough to punch through it? Yep. Also found this bloody knife downstairs.
A dagger caked in dried blood. Found in the cellar of this very house, you say? That's very disconcerting. Though I'm sure milady can explain. To set aside all doubt, I mean.
Okay, let's have a look. Esmeralda.
The hunter returns.
Mhm.
I hope you are here to shop rather than sleuth.
Let's discuss your husband's murder.
Listen, if you're going to accuse me of something, you would better find the evidence to back up your ridiculous claims.
I found a book of yours that says Planning the Perfect Murder.
Oh, that horrid tome of ill repute. It isn't mine, it was Jake's. He was a politician, don't you see? Always on the lookout for plotting rivals. Always trying to be one step ahead. Really, I should have thought a source hunter of all people would appreciate my dear husband's sense for survival.
Well twisted around it. Well twisted around it, Esmeralda, finding us that book. I don't need... No, you don't need it because you're good at games. It was a compliment. That's very kind of you, Yoop. Do you have a different username in Discord, Yoop? I have a feeling that we have had a chat already. But I don't recognize this username here on YouTube. Or have you? And what about this bloody knife?
Perhaps it is you who should explain your presence in my cellar. And the dagger? It's simply a butcher knife used by my late husband to cut meat. He did so love to cook, the dear. What'll you think of next? Accusing me of bashing him over the head with a frying pan?
Fair enough. Well defended, lady, so far. Well defended. Esmeralda claims the bloody dagger we found used to be Jake for cooking purposes. Sounds reasonable enough, but is it the truth? Also, she explained that the book was found is actually Jake's, who wanted to remain one step ahead of his would-be assassins. We continue to wonder whether said assassin was an unknown sorcerer or his dear wife. Fair enough. So that's all we could find in the cellar and around the house for now. Let's go and have a look at the crime scene itself and see what's that and happening there. We've chatted on Steam already. Understood. So, this was the town hall. The crime scene is over here. Okay, beautiful. Nothing in the well. We couldn't figure it out. It's so weird sometimes how
You there! A moment of your indulgence, if you please.
Yeah.
You are the source hunter, are you not?
I am.
A hero the whole of Syceal is abuzz about. The talk of the town. The juiciest grape on the grapevine. Such a pleasure to meet you. A delight.
Is that so? What are you trading in? Nothing special, okay.
No, scratch that. It is so much more than a delight. It is an intervention of fate.
Intervention
Yes,
of fate.
Fate has put me on this very spot so I may tell you all about a most intriguing opportunity indeed.
You are who?
Mendius, at your service. What is my profession? Well, I'll tell you what it used to be,
Okay.
and that is a man of medicine. But what does a man of medicine do but mend what has first been broken? I saved lives, to be sure, but today I change them.
You do? About the opportunity, what is that about?
Oh, it's not merely an opportunity. It is a once-in-a-lifetime chance to become better. To become the full extent of the promise that is locked inside of each and every one of us. So first of all, let me ask you this question. Do you like adventure?
Sounds like a scam he's trying to do. Totally clueless how you got there in my friends list. I try not to bother you much on there. Hey, you can message me whenever you want. I'm always open to chats. I'm even happy when people reach out and have a chat with us. Especially if they hop in our Discord and talk to us. ! Discord if you're not part of it yet. Jump on in. Okay. Of course I'm up for adventures.
Quite right. Adventure is what we live for.
See here. You and I share the same passion.
Okay.
I never doubted it for a moment. The thrill of walking the unbeaten path.
Exactly.
The rush of finding yourself in a goblin ambush, knowing you'll prevail nonetheless.
Not about the ambush, though. That sounds more like a D&D story. I don't want to be into any ambush.
Too bad your line of work comes with such measly recompense. Am I right? The wage of a mere soldier. Now, between you and me, tell me truthfully, don't you sometimes wish you could earn more?
Earn more coin? Interesting. All you say is that the storyline is getting weirder and wilder. I mean, we have met a Bloodstone that teleported us into a different plane, where we met an imp that is apparently the librarian of history. Then we got to meet the Lady of Time in the Weaver of Life. I mean, weird as that?
Waiting for what, exactly?
Perfect for a fry-up.
Can't say that I haven't. Everybody wants and likes money. So...
Yes, some extra gold is always welcome.
Indeed. Indeed, gold is always welcome.
True.
And among the fabulous five,
become
gold
a member
flows
of the channel.
as freely as water does
Just €1
to
a
the
month.
sea. Even so, my friend, matters of a pecuniary nature aside, what is life without variety, without spice? To be a source hunter must get frightfully dreary sometimes. Am I right? All those orders.
Quite the adventure.
Investigate this, retrieve that, and at the end of the day, what do you have to show for it? Wouldn't you prefer to call your own shots? Be your own boss?
Is that so? You wanted to get me into be my own entrepreneur? There's no shame in following directives if your masters are worthy of your trust.
True enough. We serve a just cause, so why wouldn't we follow our orders?
Come now. I refuse to believe such a uniquely skilled individual would settle for a puppet's role. Life's too short to spend it doing someone else's bidding. Am I right? Of course I am. And I could help you attain the dream. Enact the change you deserve.
I mean, he's making quite a pitch.
And that is exactly why I am here. Why fate has put me right by the door to the King Crab, so that I could meet you and tell you about the marvel that is the Fabulous Five. The invitation to join is yours. Grab it.
The Fabulous Five isn't the brother of the mayor's wife, Tom, with you guys?
Who? Tom? Doesn't ring a bell. Oh, hold on. Yes, of course, Tom. One of our most recent additions to the Fellowship. Brave kid, smart as a tack. He'll prove to be a wonderful addition to the family yet.
You're not worried about the undead?
They call the undead a problem, my friend, But those who know the ways of the Fabulous Five see no problems. They see opportunities.
Okay.
An enterprising spirit can wrench riches from cold dead rocks. Or from cold dead, full stop.
Fair enough. Tell me about those Fabulous Fives then.
Ah, the Fabulous Five. How I enjoy simply saying the words that describe the most illustrious and celebrated adventurers' guild in Riverlong.
Oh, it's a guild.
Our mission,
Okay.
to better the world. Our mantra, to better ourselves as we do so.
Okay.
To realize our dreams and cleanse our souls.
Tell me more.
You'd like nothing more than to enlist, wouldn't you? Of course you would. And you can. Of course, if you still have questions, I shall answer them to the best of my abilities. But if not, how about we get started?
So what is that members of Fabulous Five actually do?
What a gem of a question. Straight as an arrow, sharp as a switchblade. Most meritorious of you. Now then, to join the Fabulous Five is to join a fellowship, to join a fraternity, a sorority, a community.
Okay.
The title of Knight is bestowed upon you the moment you sign our waiver, and so it all begins. I shall be the one to give you your first contracts.
Okay.
And once the job is done, I shall see to it you get your fair share of the reward.
How big is your share, though?
Of course. Should you spread the word, should you propagate the gospel of the Fabulous Five and thereby draw new knights into our fellowship, you will get a share of the reward from their contracts too. Isn't that wonderful?
Sounds like a pyramid scheme. But I'll bring the sailors in here, get some extra coin.
By now, the genial glow of the fellowship must have warmed your heart. It has, hasn't it? But did I say fellowship? I mean family. For like a family, we support one another, cheer one another, see each other through thick and thin, partake in glory and defeat.
I have more the feeling that your fellow fellowships over there might probably step over dead bodies in order to claim the quests or the loot or whatever.
Work hard.
Yeah.
Fulfill contracts. Enlist new knights, and swiftly shall you rise through the ranks. You will better yourself. You will better Riverlong.
Shut up,
You
I'll
will make
enlist.
the Of course, of course, of course. All you need to do is sign this waiver, and just like that, snap! You're part of the family. All I need is your lovely little autograph. What do you say?
Join a guild, better the world, earn a lot of gold. Count me in.
And me. May all the riches in the world be ours.
Marvelous. Magnificent. Oh, but what am I saying? Fabulous is the word. You may not realize it yet, but your fortunes, your very life is about to change for the better. So let us not dilly-dally. To business. Your first assignment is ready and waiting if you're ready and willing.
Of course. Also met some sailors looking for jobs. Perhaps they can join a fellowship?
You found new recruits already? Efficient. Proactive. Oh, I like that.
Fair enough.
Send them to me and I'll sign them up. And of course, since they're your recruits, you'll get a share of every assignment they complete. Isn't that just fabulous?
Fair enough. Sounds fair. About assignments?
Oh, it's a pretty straightforward task, this one. Now, in this town dwells a wizard. Ahu is his
So it's
name,
like a
and he's
snake oil seller?
eccentric, scientific type, you know the kind.
Tell me,
Favors
yup.
reason over faith and all that. Not Fabulous Five material, him. His experimental weapons may keep a couple of skeletons away from the city, but many of his other researches failed, malfunctioned with tragic consequences.
Okay.
One of them was a big lumbering apparatus, a frightful automaton shaped like a giant made of steel. It was supposed to crush the undead by the dozens, piloted as it was by a trained legionnaire. But you can guess what happened. Did it become sentient? Was it cursed? Whatever the cause, the thing relieved itself of its pilot and headed north towards a network of caves.
Okay.
Now ask yourself, what if it comes back? It could smash the city walls and claim 100 lives before being subdued. Luckily, there are those in this world who belong to the Fabulous Five. The braves who eat such monstrosities for breakfast. Go, my friend.
Sounds like a death sentence.
Find this wizard's abomination and claim your just reward from Mayor Cecil in the name of our hallowed guild. Easy money.
More easy death, I would say. That's a more easy death. Good. Let's go quickly then to the teleport and bring the sailors up here. One in chat for doubting every word this snake oil seller has said. But must be over here. Hey, buddies.
Have you found us a job yet? We'll take anything, really.
About finding
the
work.
Fabulous Five, eh?
Yeah.
That sounds like just the right opportunity for 3 brawny buccaneers like us. We'll go right away. Thanks.
You're welcome. So, we've hired them for the Fabulous Five. Speed off. What did these two over here do with the love potion and the orc? Horatius.
They're dead.
And they might have lived if we hadn't intervened.
Oh, okay.
Those fools are dead! I knew that she-beast would bring disaster.
What happened to the soldiers who were standing outside the warehouse?
It was that orc. She snapped, grabbed them, popped their necks, and then ran out of there like a wild beast. I'm only grateful she didn't notice me standing here. Can you imagine?
Oof. I'll take that cheese. The hides, and the short swords. And the each leather braces. Okay. So that she-beast, that orc killed them. As expected. As expected. But, happens. I wanted to give them a chance for love. Northgate. What do we have up here? There seems to be also some sort of building. Who are you? Egland blah 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 blah. What are you?
Oh, how nice it is of you. The very picture of youth. To break the monotony of an elder's day. Wild away on this hardwood bench.
Okay.
Pray, let me be forward with you. O sapling rose, O leaf of spring. For my weary mind is troubled, and would highly prize thy gentle-handed assistance, thy kind ministrations.
What kind of assistance are you talking about?
You would listen to my grievances, guide me towards untroubled realms. Oh, you are truly a wonder. Oh, budding flower of the morn. Yet, that which I would tell you is of a rather private nature. So let us escape both the chill and the eye of public scrutiny.
How well is the writing? Man, the voice acting and the writing is so well done. If you believe that guy, then I got a beachfront property in Arizona.
Hot spiced wine and a snug little room awaits us on the King Crab's first floor. Let us go there so that we can warm our bones, yet make shiver our hearts with a tale of loss and sorrow.
You look like somebody who eats children for breakfast. And you want to have a room with me in the thingy in what? The morgue. So the guy standing outside the morgue wants to tell me stories in his private chambers in the tavern. What the frick? There's nobody here. I'm gonna take that. The corpse compendium.
That's enough of that now!
Where did you come from? Mr. Roberts?
So, what's the bad news? More orcs rampaging through the docks? Or have
Sounds like
those
a nun job.
infernal statues sent another soul flying to his death?
Maybe. What can you tell me about Jake's murder?
Sad story, that. Though if I'm speaking plainly, the sentimental aspect of it all doesn't make much of an impression on an undertaker. Especially not these days, with so many laid low by the orcs and such like. I just concern myself with giving the remains a respectable exit from life. We set him to rest in the northern graveyard. Perhaps he can finally get a little peace.
About Jake's body?
What about it? Didn't I just say we gave it a respectable send-off? Why are you giving me the 3rd degree? Now, if you don't mind, I'm trying to run a business here.
The death man is nervous as a squirrel. I'm certain he's hiding something.
You may be right. I suspect he has much more than mere skeletons hiding in his closets.
Robert's ledger. Furthermore, I found it impossible that the Mayor Cecil, Captain Arturus, Evelyn, or Esmeralda would have been able to gain access to the body without my noticing. A corpse can just vanish into thin air. Oh!
Looks like the mortician has reason to suspect treasure!
Look at that! He lost the body. Okay, I didn't expect that. I'll take that, thank you. 9-inch nails. I'll take those as well. Some hair. Nothing there. Okay. Let's have a chat with him. There's a key over there as well. Take that. Gonna have a look at... Ooh. Fancy items. So, buddy.
So, what's the bad news? More orcs rampaging through the docks? Or have those infernal statues sent
About Jake's body.
How do you... Ah, the ledger, is it? Fool was I to leave it in the open. Or perhaps I even looked forward to being found out. Well, as you know, I have my suspects in the matter. What would you like to know?
What do you suspect Mayor Cecil?
Plenty of us shopkeepers entrust the mayor with the spare keys to our businesses, you know? And he's the only person in town with a second copy of the key to the mortuary.
Okay.
He could have used it to sidle in without a peep, if he were so inclined.
Fair enough, fair enough. I find it super funny that it's either bush, a stone, or something like that. Reminds me of Metal Gear Solid 1, sneaking. What do you suspect Captain Aureus?
Aureus himself paid me a visit the night the body was delivered. Came rapping at my door in the frosty morning before the sun had even started peeping, and told me to tell him, and only him, if I noticed anything strange or suspicious about the remains. Can't see why he'd bothered to go through all that trouble, unless he knew something the rest of us don't.
What do you suspect, Evelyn?
I know it sounds strange suspecting the doctor's apprentice of something so ghoulish as this, but there's few in this city could manage to transport a corpse without raising eyebrows. It was she who delivered Jake's body from the inn to the mortuary.
Makes sense.
And there was something about her that night. Some kind of excitement.
Okay, we have to talk to Evelyn.
Seemed she could barely contain her thoughts. That there was something thrilling about to happen. I can't quite settle it in my mind how a young medical professional would have such a strange reaction to an occasion such as that. And this may or may not have anything to do with the whole rigmarole. But her master, Dr. Theleron, bought an old shack of mine, one overtaken by undead, for an exorbitant price considering what he was getting. I never did figure what he wanted it for, but he sure seemed eager.
What do you suspect Esmeralda?
I never saw a widow less distraught at the death of her husband, and I've seen hundreds pass through my parlor.
I mean, she's probably, married young, probably didn't love the husband, just happy to get rid of him, and have the riches of the husband now, so...
It was she who rang my bell just before the body was snatched. Lured me outside, claiming she needed air, before discussing the funeral arrangements. Some accomplice could have sneaked in and grabbed the remains while I was comforting the oh-so-overcome Esmeralda.
About a bag of gold you received for keeping quiet about Jake's body.
That gold's the only good thing to come out of this blasted affair, and I certainly plan on making some use of it.
Surely Bersha, whose sheep you stole, deserves the money more than anyone. Hand over the gold so I can make it rightful to the rightful owner. Okay, we have a rock, paper, scissors duel. Paper! Fuck. Paper. Scissor. Scissor again. Stone. Crap. Stone. There we go. Won the arguments.
You know, I reckon Bertia really didn't get a fair shake in all this, did she? Here, take the money and give it to her. Times are hard enough as they are.
Good. Got some coin? Let's send that to Chelsea. Chelsea. Be here over there as well. Robert's ledger. H letter braces. I'm gonna equip those. They're definitely better. Also sending that to her. Because she's a better salesman. Saleswoman in that case. Those are the stones. Star pebbles. What? Combine? Can combine the ruby? Interesting. That goes to the Dottir. Okay. I have to say I'm really liking this investigation thing that is going on. So let's go to the tavern. Next.
Oh, my good man. Drink, you please.
Please do keep shouting.
Syceal isn't so
The
bad on a
council
quiet
has
day
been
like this, is
murdered.
it?
The council has been murdered. Was that a holy grenade? What did I just pick up? A holy hand grenade. The holy grenade will significantly heal everyone in a 5-meter radius. Oh, it would be even funnier if it's the holy grenade from worms, making hallelujah, and then just go. Boom.
How fares your first quest, hero and hunter? Fabulously exciting, I'll bet.
The sailors.
Yes, I've met them. Oh, they're a very promising set indeed. They've already left on their first assignment, don't you know? Yes, indeedy. Left for Luculla Forest, that leaf-covered playground of goblins. Oh, such stories they'll have to tell if... I mean, when they make it back.
Is that so? Sigma Leaf. Duke Ferrol.
Ah, hello. I suppose you're here to viciously interrogate me for information I don't have, like our noble Captain Aureus before you.
Do you know anything about Jake's motives?
It's very tragic news. I won't posture and say that the Chancellor and I were anything near allies, but I truly never wish the man harm.
Fair enough. I'll take my leave then. Unsinkable Sam. The creature says something incomprehensible. Oh, you can understand.
Never saw you in the king crab before.
Okay.
You're welcome to scratch me behind the ears if you like. I won't scratch back.
Who are you?
I am Unsinkable Sam. At least that's what they call me around here. Used to be a ship's cat, but the clipper I was on sank, and I was the only one to wrestle himself free from the waves. The people here were kind and took me in. Been the king crab's foremost patron ever since.
Tell me about the ships you were on.
A magnificent ship she was. Used to belong to a pirate, I was told. Unlike me, she didn't prove to be unsinkable, though. We hit the cliffs right neath the lighthouse. Not very apt a name for that building, I must say, for no light was shining from it.
Oh, why not?
The moment I hit the water, I writhed around like I would on a hot tin roof. By some miracle, I managed to reach the beach, covered in kelp and smelling worse than a fish's funeral parlor. But I was alive, and that was more than anybody else could say.
You were the only survivor?
So I was. What friends I had. They drowned alongside the rats I used to hunt in the galley. And there I was, all alone. Not that I have it bad here, mind you. I've milk and fish aplenty.
Okay.
Most folks will pet me kindly, and when one of the village girls holds me tight against her ample bosom, I purr up a storm. But I do long for a companion of my own kind. And in that regard, there is no one like Maxine.
Is that so? You do like to get pressed upon the ladies' bosoms? About Maxine.
Maxine. The mayor's darling pet.
Mm-hmm.
So gentle. So fair a feline. The grace of her whiskers. The subtle palette of dyes in her sable coat. She's one of a kind, that cat.
Is that so?
She likes me. I know she does. But when I declare my love, she backs away. I don't know why. I've serenaded her and braved many a bucket of water for my efforts. But for some reason, she is not to be swayed.
Is that so? I have some other questions.
By all means.
What's your take on the undead?
People make a fuss about them because they endanger the lands around the city. They never bother me when I'm out for my monthly walk, though. But still, I do detest them. I mean,
fair enough.
They're so unnatural, aren't they? Cats
but the
can
orcs?
have... Oh, don't mention orcs to me. Worse than dogs, that lot. Sank Walrus Willie's boat right from under him. Best anchovy fisher in the world he was. A loss to us all.
Take my leaf then. A new entry. Kitty Love. We've been asked the Unsinkable Sam, the tavern top cat, to investigate why the cat of his dreams, Maxime, isn't interested in him. Okay. I mean, the mayor's cat is right over here. Let's have a chat with Maxime. I'm uncovering a cat's love story? What? Fair enough. Hey, Maxime.
Oh, you haven't left town yet, have you?
No.
Jolly good. Join me, why don't you, for a scandalously milky saucer of feral leaf tea?
About the Unsinkable Sam.
Oh, he's a darling old Tom, isn't he? Paws over tails in love with me, and who can blame him? The feeling's, well, it's rather mutual, actually. But that pet of a puss simply doesn't have a penny to his name.
Oh, you love him, but you don't like him because he doesn't have coin?
At the risk of sounding as shallow as a spaniel, I can't but admit my love does not come unconditionally. What if we were to have kittens, he and I? They'd jolly well starve, wouldn't they, with an alley cat for a papa? Oh, dear Sam, he's such a good old bean. But he does rather reside at the bottom of the scratching pole, doesn't he? And dear me, one must have at least a mite of standards.
Okay, I'm not sure how to deliver that message to Sam, but
Such grace they have.
let's do it.
Magnificence incarnate.
Not a lot of meat on her, is there? Someone ought to fatten her up if they want to get a good meal out of her.
Wait, you want to eat the cat?
What's
wrong with
you? Bipeds and beer.
About Maxine.
Aye, so there's the rub. I am but a stray, and she is the mayor's cat. Oh, I do understand her, I do. She wants a Tom of means, not privation. One who brings home the sardines and the occasional halibut. Would that I still had my collar. Such a marvel it was, as bejeweled as the night sky with precious stones, said to have once been worn by a far-off Maharaja's best hunting cheater. Like the king of all cats, I looked when I
Let me
wore
guess, we
it.
can find that
A
color
gift
in the
bestowed
sunken
upon
ship
me by a
at the
princess
lighthouse?
whom I had kept company during a long and perilous voyage. A precious band of gemstones, lost as I was tossed around by the waves like a ball in a game of catch. Among the waves it remains, I imagine. Worn perhaps by a crab who fancies himself a Caesar with it. If only I could be the Caesar again, and Maxine my Caesarina.
Okay. That's hilarious. Who's that lady trotting
Back,
around?
demon! Back, or I'll... Well, what's this? Oh, Medora, you lummox. 1,000 pardons, comrade. This old bear's edgier than a dodecahedron these days.
Is that so? Medora.
I'll tell you, it sure does me good to set eyes on another of our order.
Oh, you also
From
saw
Academy
something.
West, aren't you? Give Captain Wartruce my regards next time you see him.
Who did you say you were? I don't recognize you from the academy.
You wouldn't. I trained up in Academy North, after all. We don't cross paths with you Westies all that often, but it's always a pleasure when we do. Medora's the name.
Okay.
Retired, or so the Order keeps trying to tell me, but never out of commission. My hand to your cause and my sword at your side.
I didn't heard another source hunter's been assigned to Sightseal. What are you doing here?
Heavens hornets! That's quite a story, comrade. And come to think of it, one that might concern you.
Me?
See, I'm here on, well, let's call it a loan from a town to the north of here. Hunter's Edge by name.
And?
There's been an attack there, comrade. Orcs.
Okay.
Not your run-of-the-mill savages either, but ones who've taken dark magic to new heights.
Oh.
What they want in Hunter's Edge, I can't say, but it's my responsibility to send them packing. Preferably with their horns in their suitcases and a knee-knocking fear of ever crossing paths with a sauce hunter again. I came south seeking the Legion's help, only to find it tied here in Sightseal. They don't have a spare soldier to send northward, and even in my finest form, I can't clear the place of that many orcs without backup.
Orcs attacked your village. How did you manage to escape?
By the skin of my teeth, comrade.
Did you
The
flee?
savages were rounding up villagers when one of them activated a tripwire on our village wizard's property. Fortunately for me, that particular wizard has a penchant for things that go boom in the night.
Oh.
I managed to wrench free of my captor's grip and flee toward the forest. He pursued me for miles, but I'd lost him before I made it into the Sightseal hinterlands.
What's your next plan of attacks?
Well, comrade, I hadn't thought of it till you tapped my shoulder just now. But perhaps that's where you come in.
Is that so?
I need a contingent I can trust if I'm to take back the town. And the way I see it, you could use reinforcements here in town.
Sure.
I've been scouting Sightseal for some time now, and I believe I've sussed out sufficient intel to help solve the murder of the counselor. With our minds and swords in tandem, we'll make short work of the perpetrator.
So, that's your proposition. You help us here in Sightseal, and we help you take back your home village?
But it seems you've got all the help you need, haven't you? More's the pity. We could have beheaded 100 Source Yetis in the name of the Order.
What evidence of souls inside still have you found thus far?
More than I'd hoped, comrade. I don't know what in tarnation's gotten into the townsfolk here, but there's enough dark magic running roughshod to topple a small mountain. There's Mayor Cecil's doings for one, and the mysteries of our master Thaleron for another. And on top of it all, the feline menace is lurking at every hearth and shadow.
Tell me about the feline menace.
You mean you don't already know, comrade?
Oh.
Their kind can see in the dark. It ain't natural.
Let's change the subject. Okay, so she's not joining us. Interesting. Waitress.
A source hunter. I'd like to report some dark magic. Only tainted hearts could tip as miserably as this lot.
Is that so? So you're the waitress
Been
around
at
here?
the King Crab nearly 10 years now, personally. Seen
10
every
years?
character you can imagine, from bums to wizards, passed through these doors for a pint and a place to rest.
Mm-hmm. So, were you here the night of Jake's murder?
I think I'm one of the last folks to hear him alive. That awful scream has been ringing in my ears ever since. And with the room where it all happened still under quarantine, we've a constant reminder of exactly what happened. Though that's the question, isn't it? What exactly did happen?
True story.
We all thought it was Esmeralda who checked into that room, and the Duke that followed her in. I was washing up and nudging the last of the
Duke
lushes
followed her
out of the
in?
door when a cloaked woman rushed in right past me. I never got a good look at her, damn my eyes, but I figured the way she disappeared that she was visiting one of the lodgers. Lucky for the perpetrators, I was rinsing bottles in the back when the terrible deed took place and saw
Okay.
nothing more. I'm not proud to say I ducked under the counter and damn well stayed there till I heard Ivad fling that door open, but I was paralyzed with fright.
I'll take my leave then for now. So, did you went up there?
Hello.
Who are you?
I am the Duke of...
Okay, never mind. We have chatted already. Paintings of the ladies we can't grab. Who's are you here? Anna and Alistair.
Ah, what have we here? A source hunter, is it?
Mm-hmm.
Well, my day just became rather more stimulating. Oh, stand still then, if you don't mind.
Stimulating?
I want to take a good long look at the so-called savior of Sicile.
Oh, he's selling. She's selling stuff. My fire axe is definitely stronger. Resistance ring. Initiative. Crafting +1. Telekinesis +1. It's a weird music. Sword. I need to identify those things. Empty letter, empty cup, mail. It's 99 coins. So let's sell the paintings. That's 2k in total. Initiative +1. Crafting +1. That could come in handy. All resistance is always good to have. Resistance rings. Gonna grab those as well for 1k. Let's see what we drop then. There we go, 200 and a little bit is left. We're a little bit above. Tiny bit above. Let's accept the deal. Your offer insults me. Why that? Huh? Why was that an insulting offer?
Tall as an elf, strong as an orc, but your face,
Quite classical, isn't it? Statuesque, some might say. Yes, smooth and sturdy as marble, yet fine as a chisel's edge.
What are you talking
and
about?
My word, what passion burns from your eyes. Please forgive my being forward, but I dare say, can it be? You're exactly the person I've been searching for.
Me? Can you tell me a bit more? Can you tell me a bit more about yourself?
I am Anna, jewel in the crown that is the Fabulous Five.
Okay.
I've cut 1,000 throats and baked 1,000 bread rolls, stolen the crown jewels of the Queen of Arata, and, with my pockets full, helped her reach enlightenment. When the day comes that I die, the gods will evacuate the heavens to make space for my formidable collection of designer slippers. I contain multitudes, you see.
Okay.
And I am utterly replete. Except that, much to my dismay, I had as yet to find the companion to whom my heart so clearly calls. But then, Source Hunter, you wandered into this tavern, and I am most certain that that companion is you.
You've been searching for someone?
That I have. For nearly a lifetime, it seems. Well, I'm sure you must know what I mean.
No?
Like existence itself lacked a significant component?
No, I'm happy.
Like if you could only fill a certain void, could connect with the right body, the right spirit. Together you could uncover new and thrilling vistas.
I mean, if you want to go upstairs, yeah.
I believe I have found that component, that body, that spirit within you, Source Hunter. Come. If ever we are to be united, we must truly entwine our fates. We must link our causes forevermore. Yes, you must join the Fabulous Five right away, as soon as time permits. Together, as a team, we'll explore the boundless realm before us. We'll uncover fate, inch by inch.
About the Fabulous Five.
So you've joined up. You've sworn to share in our adversity and our bounty alike. Oh, you've made my heart soar. I can finally offer you our finest adventuring equipment at fantastic in-house rates. Come now, let's trade. Well, you must be thrilled to find yourself a member of a team so widely renowned for its valor and skill. And you must be even more curious about how you yourself can suit up to face such enemies as a member of the Fabulous Five must face. Well, never fear. I have everything you need.
Wait, did you want to venture forth hand in hand?
Oh, darling, that was so long ago now.
It was
Who
like
can
a minute
remember
ago.
Who said what after all this time? What matters is the here and now. And in this moment, I promise to give you the best deals on adventuring equipment you'll find in all Sicile. Well, you are a member of the eminent Fabulous Five, after all.
About my first assignment.
I hear you've been tasked with taking out that crazed robot in the northern cave. I'm sure you'd like to equip yourself with the finest possible accoutrement, wouldn't you?
Mm-hmm.
Come, I have everything you need.
Could you on my ass? It was you, Alistair.
Sorry, I've run out of signed handkerchiefs. An Alistair keyring, maybe. In any case, make it quick. You're not the only fan who wants some of my time.
Sorry, I don't know who you are.
What do you mean, not familiar? You expect me to believe you've never heard of Alistair the Almighty?
Nope.
Why, I'm only the most famous wizard this side of the distance. Although, it'd be worth checking the other side too, just in case. And don't forget, I'm the most eminent member of the Fabulous Five to boot. Surely you already know we've been voted the most influential adventurers guild by SideQuest Monthly.
Bye. Holy moly. Novak.
Ah, pointless chatter with strangers does so thrill me. How did you know? Please continue interrupting my drink if you'd be so kind.
Whatever, Novak. Who's this citizen?
Zimbladorix Zat! Ha! Quite under my spell, aren't you? Yes, my enfriending charm never fails.
Bye. Hey, Mr. Barkeep.
Hearty welcome to the King Crab Inn, and a pleasure to have you. You look like you could
Love the
use a
accent.
round or three, so what'll it be? Have a seat and stay a while.
What are you selling? Drinks, okay. What do you know about the murder?
Mind if we keep our voices down over that sensitive subject? Death and dark magic ain't exactly great for business, you know.
Tell me about the night of the murder.
That room where it happened, it was rented to a certain woman.
Okay.
Though I regret to say I can't say exactly who. This inn isn't in the business of asking many questions, if you know what I mean.
Okay.
She came heavily cloaked, but
Heavily
paid the
cloaked
full sum in
lady.
advance. I was used to such transactions after many similar concerning a certain Esmeralda. Figured this were just more at same.
Okay, so Esmeralda was meeting other men in your establishments. I
They
understand.
say he's privy to ancient and arcane
Question
secrets,
is, could it be the
likes
lady
of
that
which
we
I
met
doubt you
in
could
front
even
of
fathom, old friend?
in front of the tomb with the skeleton where she stole some bloodstone out of there?
I saw one other figure go into the room that night. Someone tall, built broad like a man, but shrouded the same as she. Again, standard practice for Mrs. Counsellor and her visitors. I was startled awake by a horrendous hubbub shortly after midnight. I jumped up and grabbed me grandpappy's machete, bleary-eyed and awash in fright. By the time I burst into that room, it was horribly silent. There was only Jake on the floor, dead, surrounded by what may as well have been a battlefield.
Okay, but we don't know where Jake's body is. He's gone.
Whoever done it has escaped through the window. But I saw nary a soul when I looked out. You can bet I hightailed it to the Legion barracks faster than a jackrabbit after that.
Do you suspect anyone?
Councillor Jake, that poor man. I knew too much about his affairs, you know. Never figured it my business to say anything, but after all that's happened, I wonder if that weren't a grave mistake. Esmeralda's longest-standing lover has the audacity to remain lodged at this very inn, you know. He's called the Duke of Ferrell.
Oh, we met
a
him.
high title for a low man. If you haven't yet asked him about Esmeralda, I'd recommend it.
Fair enough. Let's have a chat with him. Jake was over here. Did not even mention the Esmeralda. You sneaky, lousy bastards.
Ah, hello. I suppose you're here to viciously
Yeah.
interrogate me for information I don't have, like our noble Captain Aureus before you.
Your story involved Esmeralda.
Yes, she and I have a history. That's hardly a secret anymore. I quite doubt it was even a secret from Jake while he lived. As easy as it would be to pin suspicions on Esmeralda or I assure you that the affair was never so steamy and sordid as the busybodies around town make it out to be.
Is that so?
Jake and Esmeralda had no great affection for each other. He had his interests, she had hers, and there was little passion left between them. Certainly not enough to fuel a murder.
Fair enough. We've discovered there's 4 possible people that might have taken Jake's body. The mayor, Captain Aureus, the Larian's apprentice, Evelyn, and Esmeralda. Okay. I'm curious. Well, let's go upstairs. To see what has happened up there. What is here? All the church. Story. Who are you? Francis. Are you summoning demons? What are you doing?
Greetings, traveller. And may the Immaculate Conduit's myriad blessings comfort and cradle you.
It's the same
Tell
voice
me,
like the one in front of the
have
tavern.
you yet heard the revelation?
Revelation? What kind of revelation are you talking
You
about?
mean you haven't heard?
No.
Oh, what fortune that I may share the goddess's salvation with one who has, as yet, been lost.
Oh god, are you one of those?
Steel yourself, friend, for your mortal spirit could be forever transformed from this moment forth. The conduit, our link to the goddess herself, has given us a special gift, and the gift is thus.
By following her instructions and becoming initiated into the one way, we can each of us live on for a span greater than the number of stars that twinkle within the goddess's right eye.
What is the one way?
Ah, for this hallowed information, you must seek an immaculate chapel. Go north, friend, through the forest and into the town of Silverglen, where all may be revealed.
Okay.
There, among her followers and friends, dwells the goddess's ecstasy, her one way.
What the fuck? Tell me about this conduit.
She came from on high to we mortals and showed us the path to the goddess.
Okay, whatever.
She
whatever.
Go on the...
You're just a crazy lunatic.
Says he's an immaculate. But I thought they'd been banished after the death of the Source King.
Ancient evils are like corpses among necromancers, girl. Sooner or later, they get uprooted. And usually they're a damn sight more ugly than they were in the first place.
Legionnaire.
Greetings, Source Hunter. I don't mean to hinder your investigation, but I can't open this door for anyone who hasn't received Captain Aureus' explicit approval.
Well, to my luck, he explicitly told me to let me inside.
Not exactly the friendliest bloke, the Captain, is he?
Nope.
Well, your reward for getting your ear chewed off is a waltz through the town's finest magical murder scene. Enjoy.
What do you have intestines in your pocket? There's a starstone.
It was in play here, all right. That doesn't solve the mystery.
I think it would be wise to inspect the Councillor's corpse and see what clues we can find.
We got a new room unlocked or something like that. Let's investigate. Let's close the door. Lots of blood on the ground. I'll take that, thank you. Inert stone. Put that screen up. Nothing over here. Chests. Unlocked. There's a note in there. A letter from the Duke of Ferrol. Dearest Esme, your lips are red as emeralds, your hair is black as birch. Your love is like a cholesterol, and oh, my heart, it hurts. I want to hold you in my arms and stroke your little head, and all this would be easier if Councillor Jake were dead. Forever yours. It's official that Duke of Ferrol is the worst poet in Rivellon.
In his defense, not much rhymes with murder.
And so we meet yet another adulterous harpy. No doubt she's guilty as sin.
A Wolverine would have a more forgiving fuse.
Interesting.
Looking good.
Yes, indeed. We do look good. Okay. Stone is not worth anything else. Now that the energy is out of it. Okay, let's go upstairs. Nothing there to do. Citizen. Folded shirts, painting of a woman. Woman, you got a woman. Sheriff's bodyguard, and then there is Sheriff. Who are you? Hello?
Greetings, greetings. Oh, you are most welcome in my chamber. Customers rarely find me up here, but I do so abhor the hustle and bustle of the marketplace.
Okay. Oh, what are you selling? Scoundrel. Things. Adrenaline books. Water resistance, extra movements. For 300 coins, extra movements, that's good. Resistance of fire and earth. Initiative and extra movement. Immunity to be cursed. Might come in handy. Lockpicks. I think having some luck.
The last will be beaten. Beaten like the anvil of Grog, the torturer. All hail, Grog! All hail his hot-steeled instruments.
What the frick is he that on about? That sounded wild. Let's give me some lockpicks. Trade for the rests. Thank you kindly.
That you wouldn't believe.
Traveling merchant. Okay. Beautiful. Definitely need to send that to Chelsea. Is there an item to bring all the keys into one thing? That would be great. Bracers. That gives me extra crafting. We'll take that. Let's identify you. Let's identify you. What is this here? Initiative, HP, immunity to cursed. Let's send that to the Dottir. This wand is an... chances to set blinding status. Summon wolf. One-handed. Eye short. Intelligence 5. Let's send that to Jahan for now. The ring itself is just pure resistance. Let's send that to Kormakr. We do have already 2 rings there, no? We don't. Just 1. Good. Then we shall equip this one. Beautiful. Let's send all of this to the Dottir. Perfect. Moonstone. All of this goes to her. Scraps. Smelly underwear. Repair hammer. Beautiful. Let's see, can we craft anything? Recipes. Poison bottles, armor. Improved bracers.
Soon the last will be beaten. Beaten like the anvil of Grog, the torturer. All hail Grog! All hail his hot-steeled instruments.
Potential combinations. Okay. Okay, somebody is definitely summoning some weirdness. All hail Grog. Oh, there he is. The weird guy with his stories.
Ah, you have come. Yes, that is most satisfactory. Begone, brittle mask of age. Hear me now repeat the words of Brittletooth, the child snatcher of Carador. Come, play with me, for I'm hungry. Come, play, play, play.
I told you he looks like somebody who's eating children. The child snatcher. About assistance you asked of me.
The game, yes! A game of blood and brutality, of death and dexterity. Fun as herring the horror harlequin. But, like the serpentine stalker hisses before the stab, hush now. Darkness, darling. Hush, hush, and listen to my tale. The elves of Gandavum, they lived in peace. Oh, yes. But one night, when the moon had hid her face, the orcs of the tribe of Kazuldagar beset our city. They cooked and ate and burned every last one of us.
So you're an elf?
The light of dawn never saw an elf of Gandavum no more. All undone. Every last one of us. Except for me, the midnight rambler, away from the city. I was very old back then already, though indeed I whisper of many years hence. But death shall not find me, Oh no, not until every beast of Kazaldagar has been bled. I may be frail, a withered grey, but the wealth of kings is mine. Countless assassins have ministered to the vengeance that is my want, and now is almost over. By Kala, Lady of the Last Gaze, I swear it is almost done. Only the very last one of the Kazaldagar still eludes me. The crowning kill that would seal its fate and mine alike. I have tracked her down. By the curse of the spine spear I have. She does not know her ill-shapen sun is setting fast. Color the dusk red, O sword of youth. Bloody the day with the bramble sap that runs through the veins of Victoria. Bring me the amulet that clings to her flesh, soon to fade. And yours shall be the bounty of vindication. Mine shall be its sanguine satisfaction after long, long last.
So my target would be Victoria and girl orc. You want to kill that librarian? She's a fine lady.
Yes, Victoria. She is the one whose heart must be held in hand. The heart around which the fingers of that hand must clench and tighten until its choking flesh bulges with blood and its beat slowly breaks.
What the fuck?
The orcs of Kazaldagar. They knew my name. Oh yes. By the bite of the roving rattler, they knew my design. And so they sought to save their last, an infant, she who was to be queen. To no avail, oh no. Years, how many I know not. Years I searched, and now she has been found. Her name is that of a woman, her employment that of a civilized being. But by the fork of Barbara Man-Eater, she is nothing but an orc, a cyst of nature, one of a misbegotten litter dragged into life from the tumoured womb of a filthy, coarse-haired beast that was humped like a dog in the darkness of a stinking hollow.
He definitely has a hate for the orcs. Wow.
Victoria. Librarian, daughter, adopted child of Cecil, Mayor of Sicile. There is bloodlust in you. I can feel it. Let it out. Set it free. Undo the last of the Kazaldagar. By the breasts of Sishara Goatsuckler, give me my revenge!
Who the fuck are you?
My name is Eglandir Twilsalanar. Elf of the House of Gandavum, the slaughtered House of Gandavum. But by the twin blades of the Shadow Vixen, I shall have my revenge. The walls of memory are stained with blood, and I would see them bloodier still.
I'll take my leave, for now.
That was quite the radical change we witnessed. I never would have thought that the benign old man we met outside would turn out to be a vengeance-driven aficionado of assassins.
He's as much as a savage as these orcs. Now is Victoria guilty for her tribe's crime if she was but a babe at the time?
Indeed. Victoria probably doesn't even know about her past. And yet she's on a, let's call him, eccentrics hit list.
Forgiving. Sees not inventory. What does forgiving give us? If you are forgiving trait, you're immune to cursed. We are immune to be cursed? Wow. That's pretty powerful. To be honest. An old bastard sword. I'll take that. Painting. Clothing stuff. Nothing in there. Okay, that was wild.
I swear.
I swear I didn't see anything.
This
Citizen?
town has seen...
Nothing over there. That is locked. Big lock. Wait, did you have like pick locks? Too good? I see. Let's give you a new piece of armor. Dotir. Water resistance, chances set blinding. Let's equip that staff. Let's summon a wolf now.
Here I wait for thee. Yes. Yes. Have you...
I'm gonna talk to Victoria about that, and to the mayor. We need to get rid of this crazed, pointy-eared dude. What? I'm also gonna check into the cellar. Oh, stinky cloud. So, what do the rats say?
Folks say it was Esmeralda who killed Councillor Jake, but I didn't see her here the night of the murder. Then again, she might have just gotten a new pair of shoes.
What does the other one say?
This will is disgusting. The folks in Hunter's Edge make the best whiskey in Rivellon.
A rat that drinks, okay. Let's grab the empty bottles. I should go with her since she's the crafter. Okay, can you open that? Don't we have the ring of lockpicking? We do. Probably we're not good enough then. Let's have a look around then. Water barrels. Good, some sort of chest is over there. Ooh, lots of bread. Bread. Cheese. Key. There we go. I've heard from a lot of people that actually putting points into lockpicking is not necessary, because you find the keys most likely around the area anyways. So there's always a second path of opening things. But I don't know, I just like the premise of being able to just lockpick stuff I need. Ham. Empty bottles. Quite a lot of pieces to work around with. Can we put that barrel over there on that stinky cloud? Perfect. Oh crap! So let's go around alone. There's a chest key. Nothing over here. Nothing over there. Et voila. Take that coin. So, the rest may please follow. With a chest over here as well. Oh boy. Oh, come on. You guys stay away there, please. Whoa. I think this is gonna take some time. Yep. This will take some time. The stunning field. Good. So, and we have one more chest that we had a key for. Ooh.
You say you will take me under your wing, but I see no feathers. Are you a child of the birds, as I am of the bears?
Child of the bears? What does that mean exactly?
And so the lonely babe was fed upon the wild mother's milk, and cast aside from humankind, he thrived among his mother's ilk. So says the saga of Threes. Do you know it?
Nope.
The wise godwolf Amira raised the child Threes among her litter. So you see, I have good company. Threes the wolfson, and I the bear daughter.
Oh, the bear daughter is in like the daughter of bears. I mean that I'm responsible for you, and I will keep you out of trouble.
In truth, this is a relief. Your world is made with rules I have not yet memorized. I'm happy to have a friend in such a place.
Questions of you. I'll take my leave though for the moment.
Heard any good tale? Ask freely, my friend.
So we were raised by bears in the wilds?
Your city is far more wild than Home Forest. In Home Forest, the rules are clear. In Home Forest, your strength and speed determine your fate. Here, a tiny screech woman, no swifter than a mudworm, might confine you into a tiny cage. And one must wait for a kind stranger to grant freedom.
But how did you come to learn to speak?
Jarrett, wise Jarrett, taught me the bird songs of our people. If not for him, I would never have learned more than the beasts could teach me. A beast's life is to survive. A human's is to know. I am both beast and human, and so I must do both.
Tell me about Jareth.
He came to me when I was small. A fierce, wild one, yet unaware of the difference between the other cubs and herself. He called to me in a soft song. At first I thought him a great
Isn't he
bird.
also called Jareth?
We each reached out to the other. We found each other. Jarrett visited me often, and in time I learned his songs and more. When he built a small cabin within Home Forest, I hunted his food and fetched his water by day while he studied his books and his magics. By night, by the fire, he'd tell me tales of the world of people. Jarrett is my master and my friend, my teacher and myself. He teaches me and I care for him.
Okay, you seem to know quite a lot of history for the daughter of a bear. How is it possible?
I have learned all the bird song that Jarrett could teach. I remembered every word. These tales have brought me much pleasure. The remembering of the beasts is without lies. We know not to approach the wasp's nest because long ago one bear mother discovered its dangers. This she taught to her cubs, and those cubs taught the next.
Fair enough.
We do not remember Rito and the battle of the buzzing brutes. We remember only what is useful to us now. Rito will be forgotten. The beauty of the story will be forgotten. But the lesson will not. It is different between beasts and humans. I am lucky to enjoy both ways.
Fair. Interesting. And why have you come to Sicil?
I heard this was a place of many people, so here I came. I have seen more faces here in a day than I had seen in all the days of my life together. But I have not found the face I seek. Jarrett is missing. It is my duty to find him.
Have you any clue where Jareth might be?
That mystery is thick and ugly as a swarm of hornets. It started with a great disturbance in Home Forest. A terrible disease came in the night and turned the birds and beasts soft and foul as carrion while they still lived.
Ooh.
I watched countless of my loved ones die, rotted from the inside. When I ran to Jarrett to tell him what I had seen, his reaction was strange. He had no answer. The next morning, Jarrett did not emerge from his room. I left him be, but after 3 days I grew anxious. I broke down the door, and inside his chamber was nothing. His equipment, his books, all but some scraps of parchment were gone.
And you could not read, I guess?
He was kidnapped, and all his research was taken with him. The only clue I found was a letter among the scraps.
What did
I
he
could
get?
not make out all the words, but I recognized the threat. Death, coming for you. And the signature? Attenborough.
Attenborough. Okay, let's keep that in mind.
I do not know the one called Attenborough, but I know that if I am to find Jarrett, I must start there. Whoever this Attenborough may be, I believe he or she may know where Jarrett has been taken.
I shall take my leave. New entry has added. Oh, it's Jahan, not Jareth. Okay, since we're having companion talk, let's talk to Jahan as well.
What can I do for you, Source Hunter?
I have some questions for you.
Of course you do.
Where are you from, Jahan?
I am not from any place anymore. I
does that
go
mean?
where my quest leads me.
Fair enough.
Besides, the name would mean nothing to you. The glorious city in the glorious kingdom where I was born. I remember them well, the sandstone castles, hued like the very sun that batters their battlements without rest. I can see them still. The fountained gardens and halls of pearl-colored marble inlaid with gemstones set in shapes of plants and beasts.
Must be very rich.
Yes, I can see them still. Though when I try to focus on their details, like mirages, they dissolve upon approach. Time. It frays the foundations of memory.
That is true. So why do you hunt demons?
For 1,000 reasons, and for one especial. The 1,000 obvious ones are list with pleasure. The special one, that is my secret to keep.
Should party members really keep secrets from one another?
Hunter, I could find you cross-dressed under the spell of a dominant goblin, yet when next we'd meet there'd be no questions asked. I have my secrets. Undoubtedly, you have yours. They are ours to keep.
Fair enough. Can you list the obvious one?
1. Their scourge taints the natural world. 2. Their machinations irreversibly corrupt minds. 3. Their perversions seek to end all beauty. 4. Their schemes unhinge the fabric of space and time. 5. Their presence distorts all intrinsic harmony.
Many hours pass before Jahan stops enumerating his reasons. You were sorry indeed that you asked. I'll take my leave.
More prey.
Okay. Very eager, that one. Whoa, 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 whoa. So... since we all got damaged a little bit, can we quickly lay down in bed? That should heal us. Yeah, there we go.
Tell me, Alistair, have you ever had the fortune of challenging the fabled wizard of Hunter's Edge?
A source hunter? I'd like to report some dark magic. I think I'm one of the last folk, though that's the... I was washed
Okay, you
lucky for
said
the
that already?
perpetrator. Been at the king...
You said that already.
The likes of which I
Anything
doubt
else
you
we
could
can
unravel.
take out of you?
Hello. I suppose you're here to viciously interrogate me for information.
What is
Which
litter?
one? I've written, Esmeralda, more works of lyrical mastery than I can count. All that letter proves is my devotion to my... It's very...
Okay.
Please do.
Fair enough. Good. Let's go talk to the mayor about that weird guy in the first floor wanting to kill his daughter. His adoptive daughter.
What? Oh, hello again. Please tell me how I can help you during your investigations. I know your plate is full enough to fill you for days.
Someone wants Victoria dead.
Someone wants to see Victoria dead? That cherub of the book? That seraph of the library? Outrageous! Hear you me. You must stop that dog by any means necessary. As mayor of Sicil, you have my permission to take drastic measures if need be.
Okay. He also has been named suspect in Jake's murder case.
Jake? Murdered, you say? Oh, yes. Yes, of course. Now I remember. Well, I'm sure the facts will prove me innocent. Keep investigating. You'll see for yourselves in time.
Jonathan was 5. Let's discuss the assignment they gave me.
Oh, yes. The fabulous 5. Hunt that machine Ahu
Okay,
built.
Never mind. Charlene?
Hello again, adventurer. I hope
What
your
happened
white
to your brother
Dorsey's
Tom?
always been something of a rascal.
Okay.
For my part, that band of...
Says the same thing again. She repeats herself. Good. So the mayor says I can do what I want. I think we're gonna put that elf to rest. We'll tell him to leave it be. I'm pretty sure he will attack us. Pretty sure. So, Chelsea, you got, I think, some items. Identify. Good. So what do we have here? And air plus heat wise. Send that to Jahan. A water staff. Ask me to do ice shards. Plus 11 HP. Send it to Jahan. Aqua Delicate Metal Armor. Send that to kormakrtv. What is this? Leadership. Plus 1. And send it also to kormakrtv. It's a little bit less in the armor rating, but I'll take it because we get an extra boost in leadership. And yeah, the armor is definitely better. So look at how it changed in appearance. What is that? Oh my god. Looks terrible. To Chelsea. That looks terrible. So, Mr.
Here I wait for thee in the dark. Yes? Yes? Yes. Your name? Victoria. My name?
Okay, I guess it's gonna be an attack that we have to do here. I'm gonna wait for you to leave. So let's close that door. And I'm gonna smack the shit out of you. Good. Let's inspire everybody. Brim, brim. For 3 turns, 80% chance to hit. I could also try to ram him. Knockdown failed. Good. He's level 5 though. I'm gonna do full all-out attack. He's burning. We be burning. The rest will wait. You take a shot. What kind of shots do we have? Range power stance improves the damage, but the chance to hit is minus 20%. Let's just do normal attack then. That's a miss. I'm gonna wait. He's burning. He's shielded now. And he's throwing a grenade. Where he's stunned. He wanted to stun, but it didn't work. That's what it looks like. We're definitely hitting him. What does the shield thing mean? Shield has full turns. Is that only close combat? Let's shoot. Blind fails. Good. I'll turn again. Let's do 2 attacks. First one missed. Second one did hit.
Lucky find!
Amulets. Okay.
Another innocent has fallen.
A terrible tragedy. We should have watched our weapons more closely in the future.
Indeed. The people here have been through enough without their protectors turning on them too.
Compassionate. Oh. Yeah. Hello? Can you? What do you mean the group is too far away? The group is here. What? There we go. Can you open the door? No. Let's see what happens if I attack the door. It's burning. Absorbing a lot of damage. If I shoot it. Okay, it's doing decent damage. If I attack it. Whatever. Whatsoever. Is that his room? Nope. Let's move downwards. Bum ba bum 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 ba bum bum. Dun 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 dun. Rum ba ba bum ba ba bum ba ba bum 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 ba ba bum bum ba. Fair enough. Let's go tell the mayor we have dealt with that wild elf.
What? Oh, hello again. Please tell me, and you killed that maniac? Yeah. Oh, this isn't exactly my idea of justice, but better him than my sweet daughter.
Close your eyes at this one. Fair enough. Let's go and chat with her upstairs as well. Sure that.
Jageta, friend.
Let's discuss Eglander the elf.
Fudge. You killed him.
Yes.
I had so hoped no more blood needed spilling, but I suppose it is not for me to judge your actions. The sun that is your chivalry has dissolved the dew that was Eglandir's hate. May the gods bless your heart and shield your soul from harm.
Thank you kindly for the kind words. How to smelt. We take that. Thank you kindly. Let's take the leaf. Oh, we got a chest reward. That's kind of you. So, Chelsea, identify the boots, identify the staff. So, boots are with some resistance. Send that to Jahan. And we have an earth staff. Let's equip that staff. Beautifully. Good. Down we go. Probably I could have talked to her before dance. And there might have been a not so bloody situation. So let's go and have a chat with Esmeralda and her lover. If she met him that night. We need to know.
Legion's greetings, Hunt. You claim to possess evidence that implicates Lady Esmeralda. So it was Jake used for cookery. Legion's greetings.
Whoa. Okay. We chatted about that. Where is she? Oh, there she is.
The hunter returns! I hope you are here to shop rather than sleuth. Stars, do you mean to imply he collected some... So, what piece of irrefutable evidence are you about to present me with this? Oh, don't put stock in the hastily scribbled words of a lovelorn fool. This letter, it was a show of passion. A poorly worded passion I did not echo in the least. The Duke, he's like a spoiled child. He's not a man. He's not like Septimus.
We found so much evidence against you. And you not better confess.
But all of it is circumstantial. I've a perfectly logical explanation for every piece of so-called evidence against me, and yet you've been trailing me like a bloodhound. People seem to want to believe I am guilty, so let me tell you something I've been keeping to myself. Perhaps it may yet lead to the true culprit.
Oh, here we go.
Over the last few months, Jake grew distant. Distant and dark somehow. Something in him changed. I can't quite put my finger on it, but he was no longer the gentleman he used to be. In fact, he scared me. It all began the day he met Evelyn, Master Theliron's apprentice.
Oh.
She healed him of what we all believe to be a fatal wound he suffered hunting boars. I think he became obsessed by her, or obsessed by the secrets I just know she holds. Talk to this woman. There is more to her than meets the eye. In fact, I wouldn't be surprised if she belongs to that sect. You know, to those who worship a goddess without name and practice rituals of blood.
Exactly. Tell me about Evelyn.
I never liked her from the moment I met her. Men cannot see past her beauty, but I have gazed her in the eye and it was death that leered back at me. She hails from Silverglen, a village in the forest north of Sicil. How she made it past the undead without a Legion escort, I'll never know. If anyone killed my Jake, it must be her.
Fair enough. Let's go check on her. On this Evelyn. Onwards. Follow me. So, the Evelyn lady was in the clinic. Over here.
Let's see. Halibut, sheep's cheese, tomatoes.
Do you have...
What sort of arrows do you want? Freezing? Silver? Poison? Get to the point.
Decrease armor. Power stance, ricochet. Cures poison. Cures bleeding. Level 6. Splintered arrow. Fires an arrow that splinters with impact, dividing damage over the enemy targets in a radius. Higher chance to hit. It's pretty good. Pretty good. Shillelagh. Isn't Shillelagh from D&D?
Any takers? Come on, you chickens!
Druid weapons. Splintered arrow, I like that. And also the range position stance. Oh, the golden chisel, we're not selling. The empty Mondo. So we're adding a little bit of coin. And we got 2 nice skill books.
A good day to you.
So by type. Send us to the Baldur. As well as skill books. Learn the skill. Gonna learn range position stance. The expert marks level only allows you to learn up to 5 nuggets.
Halibut, sheep's cheese,
Oh.
tomatoes.
Okay, looks like we need to advance in level to learn some more.
To what do I owe the repeated pleasure, Source Hunter?
Let's discuss the patience Evelyn was
The
attending.
world belongs to the young, they say, and Boris will live to take his piece. Thank you for your help in this matter.
Let's discuss your apprentice.
Far be it from her to tell her master what in the seven's name she's up to. The girl flew from here like she just heard the location of the Philosopher's Stone. She even left her pouch unattended in the next room. Most unlike her, to be sure.
What about her pouch?
She usually keeps it within sight at all times. Very strange she'd leave it behind. It's in the next room if you'd like to take a look.
So she ran away. Okay. What do you think she could have run?
I'd try her house, for starters. It's not far from here. I'll mark the location on your map.
Let me ask you about affairs around
Certainly.
Sansio.
What would you like to know?
Never mind. Okay. Log updated. Evelyn's house. Bucket. Evelyn's backpack. Will it explode? There's a key. Good. Let's move over there. Finished my first playthrough yesterday with my partner. Ooh, played it with your partner. Jealous. Paras, how you doing, by the way? Welcome in. So, key has been opened. Good. Let's check out this place. Real reads of scrolls. Secured box. There are some items inside here. Let's send that to Chelsea. Yellow fabric dye. Letters from the conduits. Curious parchments. Empty cups. Empty bottles. Anything inside here? Lockpicks. Yeah. Okay. Let's have a look at the parchment then. Reanimation serum. Boil the last mint sprouts of the reason within the sludge made of the pot crow's eye jelly to 4 pounds sour holy water. Add the tear of the blind beetle and let stand for 2 moons. There are 2 hastily scribbled notes at the bottom. The first reads, King Crab Inn, Mortician, Evening, The second reads Esmeralda, evening visit. And then we have the letter of the conduits. Evelyn, T tells me the hour is nigh. The king will live again. When the stone is secured, I'll be unstoppable. Surely you've heard about my sisters already. Gone forever. There's so little that stands in our way now. Redoubtable, your devotion for the rewards are inconceivable. We shall meet again soon. Signed, the conduit. Through blood her power flows. Through blood her triumph grows. Let's do that as well. And something in the chests. A reveal spell. We who seek this hidden place the conduit keep. We who dare to speak the spell the goddess fear. We who step through yonder gate the hunters hate.
I mustn't have used it correctly.
We found a spell that, when used, will reveal to us something magical kept from sight. Spells such as these don't work unless you're close to the object your location is aligned to. So we still have some sleuthing to do. Okay.
I mustn't have used it correctly. I mustn't have used it correct.
Guess it's not here. Man, we found out lots. Lots and lots. Okay, we have to deliver it to the Legion guy and tell him all about it. Dear Vikings, dear viewers, I thank you for tuning in. Paris, pleasure to meet you. Hope to hear more of your journeys, of you and your partners. Hop in our Discord, share some ideas, builds, what happens. Although, without spoilers, of course, since it's my first playthrough. I thank you for watching. And I hope to see you in the next one as well.